How's your week going, Retro people? My name is Brad, this is Retro Style Spotlight, and this is your news, notes, history, and retro games to play for the week of February 2nd, 2016. This week's tutorial on Unbroken Software Studios' YouTube channel was how to emulate the Nintendo GameCube and Nintendo Wii, so give them a watch if you haven't already, and subscribe to us to see those tutorials every Friday. Big news out of Atari recently. I don't know if anyone has heard of the Atari Vault, but essentially it is 100 Atari games on Steam. Now that is fantastic. This is going to come with upgraded user interfaces, full modern controller support, online multiplayer, and leaderboards. And it's going to come with awesome games like Asteroids, Tempest, and Centipede. No word on the game's MSRP at this time, but it will be available on Steam sometime in the spring of 2016. Retro video games are starting to become wildly adopted at museums within the last few years, and now Indianapolis can say that they have one of their own. The Chron article reads, "The Museum of Modern Art in New York started collecting early video games, including Pong, and a year earlier, the Smithsonian American Art Museum in Washington, D.C. ushered in video games, moved to highbrow with the show The Art of Video Games." Recently, the Indiana State Museum, known for its frequency of Abraham Lincoln exhibits, began play. Its Celebration Arcade was such a hit, 2,300 visitors and $8,000 in revenue in its first month, despite scant promotion. Curators are keeping the interactive exhibit around for 4 more months. Retro arcade games are having a sort of super moment. Not only are they museum pieces, they're also the feature attraction of any new kind of nightclub, arcade bars. At a handful of places around the country, including in hipster mecca Williamsburg, Brooklyn, you can drink a craft beer and play Donkey Kong. Indianapolis will have one called Tappers in the next few months. Said Tappers principal Jeff Moulton, "People are craving authenticity." Whether paired with a pale ale or an Abe Lincoln exhibit, the video games of yore are on an undeniable upward spiral. It marks a turnabout from a time they drew criticism as, at best, a waste of time. This is amazing. It is truly awe-inspiring for Jason and myself that retro video games are coming back in full force and in a good way. History gets preserved, paintings get preserved, old film gets preserved, and now it's time for video games to get their just preservation. Over at the LaunchBox community forums, of which you can sign up for and talk with Jason and myself, along with tons of other amazing community members, Cadet Stimpy has brought to attention that ThinkGeek is having a retro sale based on the CRT TV patent filing anniversary being last week. I've seen some sales get up to about 50%, so check out the product page link in the description below and grab some amazing retro gaming goodness to put on your body or dress up your office. Even if the sale isn't still going on, because I recorded this after the sale, still check it out. There's a lot of cool items on sale in the ThinkGeek online store that I think you guys would be interested in. This month and day in 1994, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 for the Sega Genesis is released upon the world and introduces us to Knuckles the Echidna. You can find this game physically on Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection for the PS3 and 360, or digitally on Xbox Live Arcade as well as Steam, where the Steam release is the intended Sonic 3 and Knuckles combined. This week's retro game suggestion comes from the LaunchBox Steam group, of which I curate awesome retro games that you can purchase on Steam for a good price. This week's game is Fallout 2, a post-nuclear role-playing game. If you've only ever played Fallout 3, New Vegas, or 4, you may have missed the original 3 Fallout games. 2 has that Fallout charm in an isometric view. Same great writing, similar but still great level mechanics, and just as many decisions as always. It's $9.99 American on Steam, $20 in a pack with the original 3 Fallout games, and often goes on sale. I implore everyone who loves Fallout or RPGs to pick this one up and have fun. Remember too, Steam games can be imported into LaunchBox alongside of your retro video games. So that was Retro Style Spotlight for the week of February 2nd, 2016. All of the relevant links to everything you heard in this edition of RSS will be in the description below. Remember, you can sign up for a LaunchBox forum account to talk with us over there, join our open Steam group to see what we're all playing, and interact with us there. Jason and I have a lot planned for our community, so if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, we're doing a tutorial video every Friday and new pilot shows like this. Let us know what you think of the new show and any feedback you may have on it. If you have any tips or suggestions for new shows in the future, leave them in the comment section below or head on over to the forums and let us know there. My name is Brad, and remember, freaks and geeks, to play more games, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day.